Hi, welcome to Taxi-Based Management System Lesson 1. This is the icon which application creates to log on into the system. We'll double click. It requires username and password. Default is admin for both. So we click on OK. OK. This area is basically here to show all the live jobs, all the jobs which are to be served. This left-hand bar is for selection and filtration purposes. Top boxes are to display the number of live jobs and the number of jobs which are appearing in the list after filtration. We'll set up this system for a demo base to start with. The first thing we need to do is to add some vehicles our drivers are driving, but they are optional if you're not using basic enterprise or business edition. If you're using eco version, then you don't need to do this, but it's good to have it into the system. So we'll add the make first. Currently you can see that we've got Honda, Mercedes, Volkswagen. We'll add Vauxhall into the system now. Enter the display order. After adding the vehicle make, we need to add a model. We need to select the make first and then add model. We will add Passat, and we can also add the Zafira. Once we've got vehicle added into the system, second thing required to set up a base is the driver or operator. In order to add a driver, we click on add and then start adding details. But if we wish to amend existing details, we can click here on this default login ID, and you'll see that all the details have automatically popped up and they can be replaced and saved. So I'll clear the details and add another driver by the name of Chris. This password field is optional. However, if your driver logs on to the system, then you can put a password here and give him some access rights, that is, if he's able to run reports or not, or leave them as it is. If you don't want, we'll give the same user ID as name, address, and choose what vehicle this particular driver is driving. If you're using email enabled system, it's important to put the email address, and if you're using SMS enabled system, it's important to put the telephone number. We'll save it and exit it. At this point of time, if we're using eco version, then our system is almost set. All we can do is start creating the bookings. But if you're using any other version, then you can configure your SMS here, email here, and SMS and email messages from this particular menu, which we can look into further in future lessons. So we'll start the process of making a booking by clicking on this button or pressing F3. It launches this new window and it's called focus on telephone. As soon as I press a number, it's automatically picking the telephone up. That is when this customer came for the first time, his details were recorded into the system, and now system is just auto completing it itself. So you can either if it's the same number, you choose by clicking anywhere, or if it's a brand new customer, then you have to enter the new number. So I'll just create a brand new customer, enter a postcode, address, city, and customer name. Okay, as you've noticed that the pickup destination fields are automatically populated with the address. We can change one of them because only one required changing at times, and then we can go to the next box. This is a job fare box where you can put the amount you may be charging for this particular job. You can see that in this section we've got 4 boxes, and in this section we've got same name boxes with M up before it. This is because this section is used for driver calculation, and this section, if in case you're asking customer a marked up price than what you're paying to the driver, then you have to enter a different number. However, if you're paying the same amount as if you're invoicing customer on the same amount as you're paying the driver a particular percentage on, then you don't need to worry about this and just simply enter the amount here and it should be fine. You can select the driver, select the payment type. By the way, all the fields are optional. If you're not requiring them, you don't need to put them. If you don't have the details, you don't need to worry about it. You can select a different job date, any future dates you wanted to keep into the system, you can select them. This question mark will open a website where it'll show where this address is. This will open a Heathrow website where we'll be able to get this flight number information. Okay, this button is used if we are having further communication with the customer about this job. So we'll save this job to start with and see how it appears into the system. As you can see now that the job has started appearing. If we click on the job, it shows up straight away onto the screen. Once this job has been served, we click on the job and mark it as complete and say yes. It automatically disappears from the screen. Once the job has gone, if you wish to bring it back, you can always go and search for completed jobs here and then refresh the screen. System will automatically show you all the completed jobs, and it's showing you the completed job in here. Okay, we'll restore the system to default selection and then press refresh again, and we've come back to the only job which was pending. Okay, now if we wish to create an invoice for a customer, what we do is go to reports, go to invoice reports, and then click on customer invoice and click on the customer name for whom we're creating this invoice. For the payment type, if it's all, you can select all and then click on show statement and it'll automatically produce the invoice. If you wish to have it on PDF format, you can do that too. Attach it to the email and then email it to the customer. This is the basic lesson for basic booking management and basic base configuring. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson and understood what I've tried to teach. In case if you have any problem, please feel free to email me and I will try to reply them back as soon as possible. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.